Okay, that should be better now. It should be working. Get it back up on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very faint, but like very dark.
Green dying.
Probably.
We can get some zoomy zooms as well. Can you hear us now, people? Hello.
Which button do I press? That one?
What? No, no. Oh, focus.
Yeah. This, oh, it's on charge. Okay. 86, so. So. Aha!
Yep. I can hear you fine. Up on there. Right. I just need to wait for people to rejoin now.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It says test on there. Might want to change the title.
Okay.
On the screen it says Debbie's Crafty Hands test. It's very blurry. Very blurry on the screen. Or is it my screen that's blurry?
What are you talking about? What?
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's your fault.
Okay. Right.
I think I'm trying to do the wrong thing. Alright. What we're talking about. Why are you not autofocusing?
Oh, we're not. I'm not auto-focusing. I've got my glasses for that.
On camera focus. There we go. That should be a bit better.
Yep. Yep, a lot clearer, thank you. Is there anybody out there?
This is all the sort of stuff that we usually do.
We've done this behind the scenes normally.
This usually gets cut out, is what I'm trying to say.
All the faffing, you get it real here now when you're on a live.
I'm all of a faff. A bit squidgy.
Right, if you're on the feed, on the chat, make yourself known so we can see who's where. Say hi. Currently, I'm just sorting out the petals that I cut out this afternoon in order to do some flowers. In case you're wondering why I'm fiddling around with all these bits of paper. Paper.
Now, anyone joined via the Facebook link? Hello, people on Facebook, if there are any at the moment. Actually, here's what I'm going there. I shouldn't have to have it on my own screen. Yeah.
Oh, here comes the cat. Better put the lid on the jar quick.
There we go.
Can I refresh the chat? Is that...
You come for what? The last thing I've got is from Andrew as well.
Should be one from me.
What's your last chat? Oh, you might need to exit and re-enter.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now I've got nothing. Should show me what the chat was, shouldn't it?
No, just get on with the thing. It's fine. You can read out if I need to.
So, what I plan to do is once I've sorted all these petals out, I'm going to make some flowers, and I need some more 1-inch ones. So I'm going to be doing that and doing my colours. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Just separating the petals because, say, I don't know if you caught that earlier. I had them all in lovely neat piles and went to make a cup of tea and the cat rolled on the desk and they were no longer in neat piles. So
There you go.
Aha! Bit blurry, she says. But that is it better now?
Read the next comment.
Oh, okay. Obviously my eyesight's a bit blurry.
Me would agree. Hey, we have 5 people watching apparently.
Oh, lovely. Welcome everybody. So if you haven't seen this channel before, then I'm all about all sorts of different crafting. Today I'm doing paper crafting, I've done crochet, I've done needlework, all sorts of different things. So I enjoy all of it and I like to ring the changes. So if there's anything you particularly would like to see on the channel that you haven't already seen, I'd be interested to know what that would be, and I'll do my best to try and do it for you. I say a lot, but I don't in the edited versions because Peter cuts it all out for me, and I heavy breathe a lot as well, and he cuts that out as well, so you don't get to see that on the normal channels. But on the lives I may well and heavy breathe a little bit, so apologies. I am getting over a bit of a cold, cough type symptoms, so that may be the reason for that at the moment. Are there any questions anyone wants to ask? I don't bite, honest, don't be shy. I can answer questions and sort flowers at the same time.
You're fair, you can barely do one of them.
Charming.
We're trying to come. You barely read them. Sorting flowers are great. You've got plenty of practice, thanks to Kizzy.
Yes. Well, it's usually Tabby that throws the flowers on the floor. At least it used to be until we locked the drawers.
No, you know, wasn't Kizzy the one rolling around in them earlier?
Oh, Kizzy was rolling around, but it's usually Tabby trying to hook them out the old drawers. That's why we had to put them in the jars. Currently I've got two sizes in front of me. I have the 1/4 inch and the 1/2 inch. Then we have the 1 inch. So you've got 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1 inch. And then the other size I use is the 1.5 inch. Now these tiny ones I don't use on the very, very small flowers because they're... Sorry, I do use on the very, very small flowers, but I don't use on the big flowers because that would make it a 5-layered flower instead of a 4-layered flower, if that makes sense. So, wait, can you get the other jars down for me, please? And I'll show everyone the different styles.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah. We've had a big move around in the studio, so things are in a different position to what they used to be, or what we're used to, should I say. So this is a sample of the 1.5 inch flower. It's basically conserving materials as to the different layers. There's no reason why I can't put another one on. And also I use a bigger gem, and the bigger gem would then swamp the smaller flower petal. Excuse me. This is the 1 inch. Compared to the 1.5 inch.
Just thinking we can get a bit of tape or something over it to keep it down permanently.
So they're the two different size flowers I do. There's more size flowers.
I couldn't see the other flowers over this, but I would never put them all the way back round.
Yeah, there are. There are more. There's at least 3 different sizes. Probably 4.
Other flowers aren't that good.
Oh, where they gone then?
I'm sure they're in the folder jars. No. You got flowers in there, but they're made up ones.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh, you want made up ones?
Yeah.
You want some fake ones, do you?
I want some made up ones, yeah.
These are fake flowers.
Thank you. And by comparison, that's the 1/2 inch flower. So they go down in size. Focus out.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Pete's my technician, and he's all over the show at the moment, grabbing bits for me, so...
That won't do anything at the moment.
Oh, okay. that better? And what's up with this camera then?
Nothing's up with it. I'll just try. I'll about go later on, but it's that one there. Oh, that's it. I can go in the bin. Yeah. Oh, well, that's gone like that. It's a bit funky on the camera, there, isn't it?
Well, sorry about the technical difficulties, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it on manual for now, so it's just that.
We're on manual focus, and the camera's playing up.
Also, I'm trying to autofocus it, but it's not one that will do that. It doesn't autofocus automatically. You've got to hold a button for it to do it. I was trying to get that button pressed down permanently, but it's not very easy to do while we're streaming.
So they're the 3 sizes, and they're the 4 size petals that make up the different 3 sizes. I think that's focusing better now. Yeah. Are you still there, Helen? You came in and you disappeared. Welcome, Angela. Welcome, Paul. I did see Helen's name flash up, but it's disappeared again. Any names on Facebook come up that I can say hello to? I can only see the
my own.
I can only see the YouTube chat. Pete's monitoring the Facebook chat. So 50 episodes. It's been a slog, but it's been well worth it. We've learnt a lot on the way. We've had a few trials and tribulations. Not the least is keeping to time schedules, but between work commitments and other factors, it's I think we've done pretty good. So I think it's worth celebrating the fact that we got this far. We also have our latest look, just under 70 subscribers. So considering we started in January and it's been a slow build up, I'm really pleased with that. It means the channel's starting to get noticed, so I'm pleased about that as well.
Also, just want to point out, this is not episode 50 right now. This is a bonus video stream, whatever you want to call it. The actual video will be coming out at 10 o'clock tonight.
Will it? Oh, okay.
I told you that earlier. You never listened.
Why would I?
Oh, Mark says hello on Facebook.
Hi, Mark.
Are you two not in the same house? I'm thinking if you want to hear extra views. It's a bit weird.
Bad as us in different rooms, going through these speakers. Right, so to layer my flowers, I use 2 of the larger size petals, 1 next size down, 1 next size down. So that's the sort of structure, if you like. So even with the really tiny ones,
Spin the wheel.
wrong way.
Stop talking while you're doing it.
Wrong way. That's better. Even with the really tiny ones, it's still the same sort of formula, but because it's so small, I don't have a 4th one to go on that, so that's only a 3 layered. So we're going to do the 1-inch ones because they're the ones that I need more of. So I start with layering my 1-inch petals, and I usually shake a few out the sweetie jars and try and match the colours up. Right, so can you focus on the desk again for me, please? So I normally go for sort of colour blends. Sometimes I go for opposites like red and white, black and white, pink and teal, that sort of thing. So that would be my orange. And I try and do as many different colourways as I can on each batch. Back to my fingers. And then I just put a drip of glue in the centre of the flower, and then sorry, I'll show you in a sec when the camera stops wobbling. We're not experiencing an earthquake, it is just the camera being reset.
The camera and it accidentally slid out the mount.
It nearly fell out the mount. So I just put the first layers together, and I'll do probably 30 of the first layer, and then I come back and put the second layer on. So that's my first layer on the orange. I've got a yellow here, so I'll pick out a different yellow to go over the top, and I try and have similar colours, different textures maybe. A lot of these materials have come from old cards, calendars, scrap paper, wallpaper, packaging, all sorts of different places, old books, covers, thicker paper from the inside of books. Right, so this one I have a silver, and I thought I might try that purple with the silver, see what that looks like. Do we like the silver? It's still not showing up that clearly down on the desk.
Bring it out a bit.
Right, I'll do what Angie suggests and leave it on the desk, and we'll leave it zoomed in on the desk. I'm used to having more cameras pointed at me as well. I've only got the 2 cameras today instead of the 3. So you don't have the side angle today.
We do, we just turn it off. It's not
Well,
the best.
not using the side angle today.
Hello. You back? Where'd you go? Mark says that's better.
Oh, good. Right, so I'm doing an orangey red and a peachy red.
Like the one with the pink spots, says Andrew.
This one.
She's going to take a while to respond, so carry on.
Try a blue, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's from packaging, and I've just done it on the lettering, so it gives a different texture. Can't really read what it says. I think it looks like a list of ingredients, but by the time you put the next layer on it, it's not going to...
Sorry.
Is she being a bit clingy?
She always is.
Yeah, the other reason, as I said in one of the videos, we've had a poorly pretty cat, so we've had to prioritise her rather than editing. But she's much better now, thank goodness. So we're back, hopefully back on schedule now. So this is more like a turquoisey blue, this one.
Oh, I'm doing it in.
A little bit tight. You're going to give them all seasickness.
Mia was feeling a little bit poorly the other day. She's fine now.
She had a bit of a sickness bug. We gave her some antibiotics and some special food. Recovery food it's called, and she's pulled around quite nicely, quite quickly actually. So right, this purple is from the inside of an encyclopedia. Need to find another purple to go with it, slightly darker, or slightly lighter even. Right, shake a few more out the sweetie jar. Gives ourselves some more options. Ooh, sparkly. I like a sparkly one.
Sorry about the randomly changing angles and zooms. It's very difficult to get a good shot when it's very small items over a large area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she probably would have caught some in our garden as well if we'd let her out, but no go outie. She wasn't.
Not of a major road 2 feet away.
No, she wasn't happy about it, but tough.
I think she got over it quickly.
Anyone else got any questions? Happy to answer.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. 7 viewers overall, I think.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Happy about that. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the chat. She did indeed, yes. She made it through.
So honestly, she didn't so much survive.
Yeah, she did really well actually.
Apart from hating every other cat in the last 50 miles.
Mm. And Fennel's now gone to a new home as well, the foster cat, so that's good news as well. She's hopefully enjoying a
And they were free.
a good forever home. So, right, so I've done a few greeny colours. I've done an orange, a yellow, red. Still looking for that elusive purple to go with this one. Oh, that might do it. Seek and she shall find. Question to my editor. My box in the corner, is that what everyone's seeing or just me?
Well, everyone's seeing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to avoid the box so that I don't obscure
Usually,
where everything is going.
actually we have a lot more stuff on the screen far end than what you see. Usually we'll have all three cameras up together. And Mark asked what adhesive you're using.
I'm using Kalau glue. It's a liquid glue. It comes in a 7-ounce bottle, I think. One sec, I'll grab it.
While she's doing that, I just want to.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was mic'd up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got she's attached to a microphone as well. Be careful of that. Oh, I just realised you weren't meant to see anything. Yeah, so we have this this overlay which will come up when we start streaming. We usually have two.
So it's Kalau glue. It's 225 grams, 250 mils, and it's about £8 a bottle. And I've only used half a bottle so far, and I've been using it for about 6 or 8 months. So
Is
pretty.
It PVA, he's asking.
It's not PVA. It's not a white glue as a school glue. It's a clear glue. You see that okay? And so it's a clear liquid glue. It takes a few minutes to set, but it's not like some of the other glues that will take good half an hour or something. So I can do a selection and then I can go back to the next layer in say 5 or 10 minutes, and it's not slip sliding all over the place.
Yeah. Do you want to get your buttons out as well, so you can go between face cam and other cam?
My buttons?
Yeah, your buttons out.
Oh, those buttons. I thought you meant my other buttons. And I say I'm doing flowers today, not buttons. Although I could show you my button jar. I'm very proud of my button. One of my button jars. Come here, my beauty. So this beauty, the size of my head, is one of my button jars. It is absolutely full to the brim and full of beautiful, beautiful treasures. Some of them are my nan's buttons. Some of them are buttons I was given from other family members, from friends. A lady I worked with gave me her quite a few buttons from her and her mum's button collection. She said she wasn't using them, so they are real treasures and they got a lot of history. So I use them selectively on things when I do my fabric clusters, but I think they're just pretty to look at. So right, we're doing a bit of pink now. Now, to answer your question, Mark, the ones I did first off should now be dry. So it doesn't take that long to dry the ink. Have a little shuffle around and see what colour matches. These does take me a while to do them, but I enjoy it. I find it very therapeutic. I find it takes me away from it all sort of syndrome. So I don't mind that it takes me a while to do these. In fact, I enjoy the fact that it takes me a while and I can really zone in and concentrate on them. I sell them in my Etsy shop. For those who don't know, I have an Etsy shop. Again, it's Debbie's Crafty Hands. Same name as the channel. But the stock is a little bit depleted at the moment, and I'm hoping to, in the next couple of weeks, work on the Etsy shop and bring that back to its former glory with various other items. So it's mainly fabric flowers, the layered flowers. Yeah, that's another thing that I can do crocheted flowers, or I can do my yo-yo flowers and things like that. So I'm working on that side of things. And pricing, we need to revise the pricing because I keep getting told I'm selling them too cheap. So that's something that I'm looking at to see what is a fair price. I don't want to do like it takes me 3 hours to do this and it costs blah blah blah. Can you get the fabric flowers so I can show Angie a yo-yo flower? No, that's my fabric clusters.
Fabric?
These are my fabric clusters.
Flowers on.
So basically a yo-yo flower, it was in one of those up top there, I think. There was something I sorted out earlier that there was some flowers in one of the tubs. Aha. Yes. Here it is. So yo-yo flowers are basically a circle of fabric sewn round the edge and then scrunched in with a button or not a button. And what they used to do, they didn't used to have buttons on them, but we put buttons on them more modern style for decorations on cards and journal fronts, that sort of thing. But back in the day when they made the flowers, they used to use the scraps of fabric that they had left over, run the circles round, tie them nice and tight in the centre, and then sew them edge on edge and make quilts or blankets with them. So they used to use up their scraps of fabric and make quilts and blankets type things from them. So that's a little bit of history behind the yo-yo flowers. I do sometimes do double ones. So you've got the bigger circle and then the little one on the top. Make it look like a little flower. So these are what I will be listing on my Etsy shop, but I haven't got round because it takes a while to list everything and describe everything and what fabric you use and all sorts of other things that the Etsy shop need you to supply the information for before they let you through the system. So it's a bit long-winded, but I will get them on. But if anyone's interested in what they see, then let me know, and I can always send it direct and bypass Etsy. Some of these haven't been finished yet, like this one I haven't done the beads for. That one's just a scrappy one with a button on. All various ones that I've been playing around with. This one, I got clear buttons and I actually put books. It's gone off. I actually put book page on the clear buttons and then clear nail varnish over the top. So I got the writing on the buttons. So that's another little trick Don't let your girls hear you say that. I don't think they want any more, do they? Again, this, you may remember this fabric, Angela, particularly Angela, because we used to sleep in these. Old bed sheet, stripy bed sheet. This one, I've done the layers, but I've also done a bit of netting, and this this netting is probably from either onions or carrots or that sort of stuff that goes round to protect the veggies. That's something else I use. Bits of string down that one. Oh, lots of different ones. So yeah, it's my fun fabric pot. So I'll be making up sets of these and selling them in a set sort of thing. Excuse me. Next week. And so my fabric classes, basically I do gone completely off the flowers, haven't I? But that's fine. Oh, yes. Yes, maybe. You never know. So fabric clusters is just basically small pieces of fabric layered on top of each other with a bit of ribbon or a bit of lace, and then a button focal point, or in this case a butterfly focal point. There's no, oh, that one's got a bit of feather on it. That one's got a bow on it. So just have fun using up the scraps making those. Thanks, Helen. I hope you're feeling okay. I'm glad you managed to find your way back to the feed. So we've got lots of goodies. Well, this one is like an applique flower. And this one, I've actually sewn a pin on the back to make it into a brooch. So that was another idea that I had. And we had to eat a lot of, I don't know if they were crisps or biscuity type, like Ritzy type biscuits, weren't they? In these little jars. We had to eat a lot of them to get all the jars as well. More recycling. Right, back to my flowers. So I've got a few double layers now, and they should all be dry after all that waffling. So I'll do a couple more. Oh, stuck to my mat. Do some sparkly ones, shall we? I don't know what happened to either bit of sparkly I had out. I think it's got pushed back into the pack. Yeah, do that one. Well, Helen, you've seen both sides of my work now, so you're in a prime position to know both sides of me now.
Oh, Jackie Tong said hi, matey. I don't know if you caught that one.
Hi, matey.
A while ago. Hopefully that's still there. Sorry, I've just seen that. I've been trying to sort out other stuff.
I've got a phone in front of me with one stream on and a tablet in front of me with the other stream on, and I'm trying to do the flowers. So apologies if I miss any feeds. Pete will try and keep me up to date with stuff, but eyes can't be everywhere all at once, unfortunately. Oh, that's a pretty one. I like that one. Might put that with a pale green. Have we got a pale green? I've got a pale green. Pale green underneath, that one on top. It's got a bit of sparkle in that one as well. That's probably an offcut from an old Christmas card by the looks of it. But you never tell what they are once they're all layered up, so it's only because I know what I've used that I know where it come from. While everyone's on, if those of you that have seen my videos, have you got a favourite video? Is there anything else you'd like me to try? We've got a few bits sort of lined up. We're hopefully doing the mud ball, but we might save that to our 100th video because we've got to get that all prepared. We've got some waxed fabric on the horizon. I've had my tablets, thanks very much, my lovely.
You're surrounded by tablets at the moment.
I am.
4 of them in this room.
Surrounded by tablets and lovely people. Can't be luckier. All right, purple and grey, do we reckon? Yeah, that looks okay. Well, it's definitely my camera, my screen on there, because that screen looks bleh, but the other screen doesn't look too bad at all. So
That was just for finding the centre, and it doesn't matter.
yeah, find my centre.
Yes, mud
I'm
ball.
centred. Mud ball. You explain about the mud ball, please, Peter, because it's a unusual concept, shall we say?
I believe it's sort of a Japanese traditional art piece, where basically you literally just get, well, not mud. I think you start with dirt, then you sort of filter it out, sift it out, whatever. Make it into a ball of mud, cool it down overnight, in
the freezer,
freezer, whatever, overnight, and then you add dust from the filtered out dirt back onto it, get it into and keep doing that over and over again until they get really dry and really compact. Then you can shape it and use a cloth to polish it, and it's really almost like stone marble that you can make by hand just from a bit of dirt from the garden, which I thought would be quite an interesting one. It's a bit mucky and a bit of a long form one, so we've got to do that when we've got a few days up in a row.
Yeah, and it will be probably time lapsed.
Oh, 100% on that.
Because I don't think anyone wants to sit and watch me polish a ball for 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever it takes. So there might be some people that are into that, but
More like 8.
I'm been told to raise the tone.
No,
Oh.
the time. It is more like 8 hours.
Oh, more like 8 hours. Oh, goodness. I thought you were telling me to raise the tone because I was talking about
Right, bars of mud.
Yeah. So, and we've also got to pick the place where we're going to take the dirt from.
Yeah, there is that.
We're debating where that should be, and if it's a keepsake, could it be maybe for a memory of something? So, could it be from somewhere where we want to remember?
I suggested going up to the top of the beacon with a pop and just not letting anyone see you, but you had a couple of
Yeah. Yeah, Ivanhoe Beacon is where I had my hand fast with my late husband, and that is a particularly lovely memory. But the Ivanhoe Beacon site itself is a listed site or a site of special protection or some such, so we wouldn't legitimately be able to take any soil away.
Well, one pot and another.
Technically. But
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But also, Angela, I remember coming back from at home one time and having Grandpa's fat balls between my legs on the way home.
that was Nana.
Oh, Nana with your Grandpa's
Yes, it
fat balls.
was. It was, yes.
Yes,
She
I
couldn't-
remember. I couldn't remember exactly what
She
it
couldn't get out the van.
was. She had Grandpa's fat balls.
And to explain that concept, it was a tub of bird feeding fat balls.
Like suet balls.
Suet, yeah. I think too sordid. But it came out a little bit. I've got pink on pink here, so
Came out a bit pink on pink.
that came out wrong as well. Oh my goodness. Raise the tone, Deborah. Raise the tone.
Bye-bye, Helen.
Bye, Helen. Lovely to see you again.
This should be saved as well. If anyone wants to go back and well, they missed anything or want to have a look at like amazing start, it will be saved.
Amazing
Takes a
start.
couple of-
Yeah,
It takes a couple of hours for them to go live, but they should be up by morning. Available for everyone to watch back whenever they want.
right, I'm going to do this, finish this row, and then I'll go back onto the next layer. Right, what goes nice with silver? Yeah, that's a good idea, Mark. We can... maybe... would it work with sand? Get some sand from the beach.
Don't think so. I don't think sand has the same clumping properties as mud.
No, probably not.
Where would that be? From his garden?
Hospice garden, maybe. But I'd have to get their permission.
Well, that would be for free, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Past and future together in one.
that would, yeah. All four, to be honest.
What? Who's for?
Carol,
Ah, yes.
that would work if I could get their permission, but I'm sure they won't mind giving me a basket of dirt. I'll ask the gardeners. That would definitely work.
Yeah, I think it's literally one of those flat tubs worth maybe slightly more, but that should do. It might not be a massive one. Maybe
Well, we've got a little white bucket, haven't we? We can maybe... I can take that. Yeah.
That would be too much, I think.
Well, rather too much than not enough.
So we can always take a second one.
Yes, that's what I meant, Ange, yeah.
Yeah, the person I saw it from, I think they in America, and you know the big American gardens they've got. And I think they had their their wedding in their back garden, and he found the spot where he said his vows, and he dug up the dirt from that spot. So that's quite sweet.
Mm. Yeah, that would work. What do you reckon, Paul?
He was listening.
Wake
He's
up!
asleep.
Wake up!
I think he's had his sleeping tablets.
It's me that's supposed to be going to sleep. I've got to get up for earlies in the morning.
What about I've got
Got a little while yet.
well, yeah.
Unless you're all getting bored and want to go home, but...
You've just got this old tablet here, and apparently it's almost 12 o'clock at midnight. So
Oh, okay. That doesn't make sense. Right, so what colours haven't we got? We've got orange, we've got yellow, we've got blue, we've got green, we've got some metallics, we've got pink. Oh, that's a nice idea. Yeah. Yeah. I could do that, couldn't I? We've got some bulbs, actually, haven't we, that we could give them. And then they will come up each spring.
I'm going to nick back. Try this out again. I'll just reset that.
Okay.
Oh, the Wi-Fi on this. Wi-Fi.
Oh, forget-me-not plant, yeah? That would work.
Well, that's what I said. What's a nice idea for?
No, I didn't see that bit. I just saw the other bit and then thought of the bulbs and then looked up again. Yeah. Because unlike you, I don't have the luxury of staring at the screen all the time.
No, I thought it come through just before you said, "Oh, that's a nice idea." So I assume that's what you were looking at. Well, you only really hear it, did.
Yeah, everything's on a bit of a time delay, so we don't always see it at the same time as you type it. So if we're answering questions a little bit sort of after the event, so to speak, that would be the reason why. No, don't like that one. One more bit for the purple. Yep, that purple will be okay. And then we can do two more. Doesn't really matter what colours I use. I'll just try and use as many varieties as I can, so I got the varieties to put out on the sheets. But I mean, I could do all green one day and all pink the next, what have you. But I just like the variety of colours and try and get the different combinations of colours. That's a pink. Got a darker pink. Yep, another pink. And maybe a black and white to finish. And that one. That's not white, that's green.
Oh, what's wrong with this tablet? It just doesn't not want to go.
All right. Whitish. And a either really dark blue or black with a bit of sparkle. Oh, you're woken up now, have you? Right, so that's the first layers. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24. Put these back in the jar. Also, getting them in and out the jar helps shuffle them up a bit, so moves them about the jar a bit. Right, these are getting caught up on my die cuts.
The guy cut.
My die cuts, yeah.
When I put your guy cuts away, you're not using those now. Those you will see what they were used for in about an hour. If you watch the video tonight.
So there will be a normal channel video coming out. Plus, excuse me.
Excuse you.
Plus the live feed that will be out tomorrow.
We are overnight, but
I'm not sure many people will want to actually.
no. But technically,
Hi, Nicole. Lovely to see you. How's the family? I'm doing the 1-inch flowers for those of you who just come in. And I'm just finished the first layer, which is 2 the same size 1-inch flower petals. And now I'm doing the 1/2-inch flower petals.
Carl snuggled up, apparently.
Oh, that's good. Am I too high up now?
I can't see that screen at the moment. Oh, you look okay. I think you got the slightly delayed, really delayed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm looking at a screen that's about a minute behind me, so that's a bit of a problem. For my positioning. Okay, bring on the thoughts. This is what this is all about. Letting the audience participate.
Oh, are we online? Hey, it's online. There we go. Right, if you swap that one out for Facebook, I uninstalled Facebook on here and I don't know your login right now. I'm not going to faff around with that. So if you change the one that's on YouTube to Facebook real quick, I'm just going to get the Facebook, the YouTube one up on here. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I've just got to try and get out of it. That is if I've got Facebook on here.
Should have. It's your tab. No, that's the old tablet, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Should have.
No, it's not on there.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, Annoying. All right. Well, we'll sort that out for next time. So if you get the YouTube back up on that one, then
I'm trying to.
so you carry on. Oh. You carry on. Oh, you got it up. Sorry.
If you
Near
made
says growl.
your flowers and trapped a few forget-me-not seeds within a false bag, they could be planted. So added to a sympathy card or sunflower seeds for a birthday card can be a living card. That's a good idea.
Do you want to say that a bit louder so they can actually hear what you said?
Well, most people can read it, but those of you who are on Facebook that can't see the comment, the suggestion...
I won't be able to see the comment necessarily if they're watching the VOD.
Okay. If you've made like flowers and put a few forget-me-not seeds with a false back, they could be planted, and so added to a sympathy card or sunflower seeds for a birthday card, they could be a living card. So you could use the flowers with a couple of seeds actually on the back of them that would make you could plant just the cardboard, it will rot away nicely and then produce the flowers. So that's a lovely idea. I'll have to look into that. Thank you. And could put a little bit of a note inside saying that that's, you know, what could happen to it.
Those would have to be premium ones, though, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah.
Yes, I know you can get these for pretty cheap, but a lot of extra work to put them in there.
Yeah, I'd have to make sure the glue didn't affect the use, you know, the actual seed sprouting. So I'd have to be careful what glue. But I could maybe put paper tape over it, because paper tape should rot away, shouldn't it?
I have to do a bit of research, see if
Yeah, definitely worth looking into.
there's some like painter's tape, probably all right.
That's what I'm thinking. There's some sort of paper tape.
This sort of thing.
Yeah. Masking tape,
Just show.
washi tape. So use some masking tape or some washi tape or something. Would
Not masking tape, that's painter's tape.
oh, this is painter's tape, is it? But that's the type of thing, yeah. Can use that and just put a bit of tape on the back of it and saying that's where the seeds are. And you could plant the flower and up will pop a, hopefully, a flower. Or you could do wildflowers and just put a selection of them. I'd have to be careful what flowers I put it on and make sure that the paper would rot down properly, but yeah. Certainly warrants some further looking at. No, brown paper tape, that would be a good idea. Used for stretching watercolour paper. Okay. That would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, if it's paper tape. Yeah, so I'd have to make sure that it didn't have any sort of metallics or glitters on it, but that's easily sorted.
Oh, you're getting worse, I swear.
I use the Vasson Creative flower punches. This is the 1.5 size. This is the 1 inch size. the 1/2 inch and the 1/4 inch. So 4 different size punches. I have to be careful what thickness of paper I punch out, because particularly with this little tiny one, it's not keen on heavy paper because it's not a very strong punch, and I go through these quite quickly. But yeah, reasonably cheap and cheerful, so it's not too bad, but obviously eating into your profits, so make them last as long as possible. Oh, that one's done, 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 that one's done. Okay. I need a few more. Petals out. So the ones I'm working with now are the 1/2 inch ones. Got a nice blue metallic here. That'll go on that blue nicely, I think. Yeah, nice shiny. Okay. Any more questions? Anything that you want me to show you that you haven't seen that you were hoping to see? Anything on the Facebook side of things, Pete?
I don't think so. Tissue from Mark.
Tissue? Is he saying I should do it with tissue paper? Or has he got the sneezes?
That's you.
Right, I'm undoing this one because it went a bit squiffy. I must have moved it before it was dry. So I'm just re-sticking it because I don't like them squiffy. They've got to be lined up nicely. So I'll put that one to one side and we'll come back to that one later. That goes in the big jar. Right, so I need a cream or a white to go on top of that. Yep. That's a good idea. I have some butterfly dies, but I don't think I've got big enough necessarily butterfly punches. I've got tiny butterfly punches, but not big ones. But I could look in to see if they do them. They're bound to do them. Now, if I had a scan and cut, I can do these in about, well, do sheets and sheets of them, and it becomes an industrial process. But I like the hands-on approach to things, but it depends on how busy I get, I suppose, as to whether, you know, it's worth investing into other machinery as such. I'm just fiddling over the side here to try and get my bag of butterflies, which just seems to have flown away. Oh, there it is. So with the die cuts, I can do butterflies like this, which I put the die cut on book page so it shows through, or other coloured card, and then just put some gems down the middle. So those are something that I'm looking to process to see whether I can do those as a, you know, commercial type. These ones, again, it's a die cut and they're just plain, but they've got nothing on the back. They're slightly bigger. But I haven't layered them, so whether this would layer onto that is a possibility. They're not quite the right shape, but they might work. I'll have to have a play around with that. But the punch ones are very tiny. They actually look a bit like angel's wings. If you cut them in half, you could make them into angel's wings as well. And they do that quite often with the crafting with the butterfly wings. So this one I did out of glittery blue paper again. So I could maybe do something along those lines and then fold this up. So do the two the same, but I only have the one die cut at the moment, so it would mean me getting more die cuts. But yeah, it's worth playing. I'm sort of working on prototypes to see whether I can do them efficiently enough to get them out onto the shop. They're the two that I've done to, you know, try the sets out, sort of thing. How many go to a set and all that sort of thing needs to be worked out. So if you were to purchase, how many would you think would be a reasonable amount to have, and would you want them the same colour, different colours? Or lucky dip like with the flowers? What would you think would work best? This is another die cut I've recently purchased, but it's quite, or both of them, they're slightly different. One's got a thicker body to the other, so they could possibly be layered on top of each other. But it's difficult to work out what's the best set of three in the same colour. Okay, I could use lace. Yeah, I'll have to have a play. Maybe put a couple of sets in the shop and see if they sell or not. That's probably the best way of doing it. Do some samples.
We keep saying we're going to look at the thing, but we haven't.
We just haven't had time, have we?
Well, we have, but we've had so much other stuff to do as well.
We've got lots of sorting and rearranging to do. So this one I need a brighter green. Not bright enough. Yeah. Okay. My problem is I go quiet when I craft, and I sort of go inwards, and I have to be reminded to talk. Because it's a sort of meditative process for me when I'm doing it without the cameras on. I tend to forget to chat. Or, like now, I'm overcompensating, so There you go. We'll finish these off, and meanwhile, if there's anything you want to ask, feel free, either on Facebook or on... and if you haven't already subscribed, it doesn't cost you anything, but it does benefit the channel. So if you haven't subscribed and you'd like to follow the channel, then please do so, because then you'll find out what we're up to as well. So it doesn't cost you anything. You're under no obligation to carry on watching. You still pick and choose when you watch or if you want to watch, but it does help the channel grow because it tells the algorithms that people are interested. So all the old chit chat, like and subscribe and what have you. We need a little P for that, don't we? Maybe we should do a short with that with him. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Like and subscribe. Look.
Not see how you can say it in a minute.
Bless him. Little P video was one of my most popular, and the star of the show was my lovely nephew, who basically melted everybody with his sweet little smile. And his artwork was pretty good as well. But it was a smile that melted everybody, I'm sure. We shall, if people would like, we'd like to do some more videos with the little ones. We've promised Percy, Little P's brother, bigger P, middle P. We have too many P's in the family.
Not there.
I know.
No. Not little P. Wrong letter.
Wrong family. Little R. And little R is little P's brother. That makes more sense. Yes. Get myself mixed up, separate in a bunch, as my nan would say.
There was a reason we were saying little P and little R. Big A. You can. That sounds good.
I think he's already got something planned, but it's just a matter of getting recording when he's available, and we're available to do it. And then I suppose Tiny N would want to have a go as well. She's not interested.
Well, Mama said she's probably a bit too young to know if she's interested or not.
Yeah.
What is she at?
She's 3.
3, yeah. Here's in that little garage.
Oh, excuse me. Right, nearly done the next layer. Hiccups, guys, hiccups. I bolted my dinner too quickly. 5 minutes to go and I was still eating my soup. Oh, she's 5 in a couple of weeks. Goodness. Yeah. Time goes so fast, you lose track of it, I tell you. Well, I'm 85 in a couple of weeks. Your mum is 18.
Not the third or fourth time.
You know, what goes around comes around. So normally these flowers wouldn't take nearly so long because I wouldn't have all the...
Oh, you're thinking of L.
Oh, yes, probably. Yes. I should know. I mean, I am the fairy godmother after all, but...
Is it M? New one?
Nope.
L-E.
E. Baby E.
Baby
Baby.
is...
Few weeks.
Yeah, about 2-3 months.
No, she's... Baby E is, what, 2 months now?
Yeah, it's not a few weeks. A few weeks is like 3 weeks. 3-4 weeks. 2 months is like 8 weeks.
Mm.
I think it's more like 9 or 10. Oh.
Right, we're going a bit off piste anyway, so let's...
Just fill in the... Got to fill the air in there. Got to fill the air for a little bit in a minute while I poison it.
Wait, too much information, dear. Watch where the camera's pointed. Oh, 9 weeks. I thought it was 8 weeks. 9 weeks. Isn't that a film, 9 weeks?
Oh.
Well, they're the ones I've got out from previously, so they're not. That one goes in.
See, 9
That
weeks.
one over there. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. All right, Mr. Cleverclaws. Time goes so fast, it's crazy. Right, I've almost finished the second layer with all that waffling about ages and lettered children.
Hang on, isn't that your Facebook password? Looks like it.
Oh, don't tell everybody.
Oops. That was a joke, by the way. Just making sure.
So, for those of you still made it through the live. Would you like more lives, less lives, maybe one a month? What's the sort of general consensus?
Well, we were going to be doing one a month, and then we got distracted by, you know,
Life.
life in general, and the Great North.
Yes.
Um,
Great North Run.
yeah. But yeah, now we're a bit more set up. It should just be a case of a few minor tweaks.
Tweaking a few buttons.
Just literally just clicking stream, and we should be good. Nine lives. What, a day, a week, a month, a year?
No, I said there was a film called 9 Weeks, but it's not. Presumably that's what you're referring to.
Just having to correlate quite well to the next question.
Well, there was a thing on Facebook saying that all people should have 9 cats in their lives rather than cats having 9 lives, which I thought was rather appropriate for me. Mm. Do you think we'd all fit them all in, Paul?
See the one. Keep
Right.
going back.
Okay. What have I done with it?
We're good, us.
Anyone seen my pin for my glue?
No. The camera's not wide enough at the moment.
What have I done with it?
Is that the one you refound?
Yeah, that'd be the one.
And what about the other one? You not use one from behind you for now?
Probably. That's what I did last time.
Yeah. It is good live, but not all videos are suitable for live streaming. It might be that we do, for like the mud ball, we might do a section of that. We do it live while I'm recording, which we can get that worked out. I should be able to do that, because I don't need to record the microphone.
Live's are good fun to do. You get a lot more interaction.
Well, I'm just thinking, for the mud ball, we can obviously we do the microphone for the thing, but I don't need to record that, do I?
No.
So yeah, that we can do. We can do something like that.
Not everyone's got the time to sit on a live though.
That's
But
the thing. But I mean,
having done a live, you've got the video at the end.
8 hour stream, whatever. Just leave it on. Have a chat.
People can drop in and out.
Drop in, drop out. It's fine. There's more for a chat, and you're literally just sitting there playing with a mud pie.
Lovely. I mean,
Missing much.
people could even join in if we tell them what to get. Maybe they want to have a go and do it for themselves. If we do an advance warning, you'll need a sieve and you'll need a bucket of dirt or
the day before.
yeah,
Yeah.
we've got a bucket of cold dirt. Yeah,
Cold mud. That's key.
Mud.
It's a mud.
mud,
Dirt.
glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. Oh God, we're gonna get copyrights now, aren't we?
No, it has to be accurate.
Charming. Wow. I don't know whether
under a flower pile.
I don't know how to take. Well, if it is, it's in the jar now. So
Careful when you empty
Yeah.
it out. You might kind of.
it's probably rolled onto the floor. Right. So the final layer in this epic 3024 or whatever it is layered flowers is the teeny tiny petals.
Is that an old joke? I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but that's it. Don't worry. Guy goes to the doctor and he says, "Don't worry, you might feel a small prick stabbing you with a large needle."
Yes, half term would be good.
When is half term?
It's almost in summer holidays, aren't we?
We're all going on a
Summer holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, definitely won't get copyright for that one. Get my own back now. Sorry, Nicole, if we woke you up with the squeakies. DIY's live. Are you volunteering, Paul? All right, depends on where you live.
For ours. And a couple we care about the moment, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I think that's the May when you talk May, June you're talking about is the Rugrats, yeah.
RPN.
Yeah, RPN is. Yeah, no, he is. Oh. N is also is part of that now, isn't she? She does go now. Yeah.
Yeah, she did 100 book reads. Well done.
Ooh.
Tiny N. Well done.
I think I was about ours age for the time I did my 100 book read. I was about 200. Not long. No, it wasn't. But I was a bit older. I really started getting into reading, wasn't it?
Yeah, at one stage you were quite a bookworm, but
I remember freaking Leah out one time. Got a book, but it was like a trilogy book. But I'd already read the first book in it, so I just stopped and stuff. And he looked at me, he's like, because I remember I was reading it while we were at the Man Who Can't Talk.
oh yeah.
So sitting there in the corner reading it, and he looks around and it's like, he sees me like halfway through this giant thick book. It's like, you haven't read all that already, have you? No, I read the first book beforehand.
Yeah.
Now, what? The actual book I'm talking about.
Man Who Don't Talk is a cafe that we used to go to. It's not there anymore. It's called Manhattan in the town centre. And the waiter used to come up to us and just stand over us until we gave our order. But he didn't actually ask for the order. So that's why we called him Man Who Don't Talk, because he just... I don't know if he could or couldn't or what, but he used to just hover over us until we pointed to the menu.
So yeah, this was a book.
Of the Darren Shane, yeah.
The Dan Chang books, yeah. And yeah, I was probably about that far into it after about 20 minutes or so. So I'm not that fast a reader. That was when I was, what, about 12?
Yeah, must have been. Got photographs of that as well. You and see there.
She's old enough now. Sorry for the
Yeah.
minors we need to be careful about. Yeah.
Is my water back on yet? Didn't know it was off.
Yeah, I was feeling a bit smelly.
To which water is he referring? Have we any idea? Test the taps quick.
Hang on. Wrong taps?
Question: is Wayne Sleep a ballet dancer or a tap dancer?
Computer, who is Wayne Sleep? No, what happened with that?
Aragorn on tour and ITV's The Real Full Monty.
What? What's he talking about the full Monty for?
Ballet, apparently.
Oh, ballet. Okay. I was talking to a client the other day and I said, you're tap dancing on the footboard of the bed like Wayne Sleep. And I thought, hang on a minute, that doesn't sound right.
I don't know who. Computer, who is Dwayne Sleep?
Wayne Sleep.
Dwayne or Dwayne is a traditionally male name, variant of Dwayne. It is Gaelic in origin, deriving from the Irish Saint Dubbin. Saint Dubbin was an Irish monk who
Computer,
established an...
Stop.
A ballet choreographer, yes. So he's not a tap dancer. Who am I thinking of with the tap dancer then that does the, like the Irish dancing type?
Computer, famous Irish dancers.
Here are some popular notable people: Kim Mulkey, Bill Clinton, and Taylor Swift.
What? An Irish dancer?
Computer, list famous Irish dancers.
From ConnollyCove.com. Michael Flatley, renowned for
Michael Flatley.
Riverdance and Lord of the
That's who
Dance,
I was
and Gene
thinking
Butler,
of.
a celebrated Irish dancer and choreographer, are two of the most famous Irish
Michael
dancers who
Flatley.
have gained
Yes.
international acclaim.
Not Wayne Sleep, Michael Flatley. That's who I was thinking of. But I come out with Wayne Sleep and I thought, that doesn't sound right. No wonder the bloke didn't know what I was talking about.
Isn't it
Poor
Stavros Flatley who won from Britain's Got Talent years ago?
Yeah. Stavros, yeah. He's dancing.
Not to give me shoes for us anyway, with Stavros.
Yes, Stefanos.
Stefanos, yeah. Don't think he did any Irish dance.
No.
He was quite a handy guy to have around though.
He was, considering he's a hand surgeon. Although he did boobs on the side, apparently. So I was told. That be the one. Yes. A doctor surgeon I used to clean for.
Clean, do laundry,
Laundry,
everything.
yeah. Housemaid too. He was a hand surgeon, but he used to do private work in the clinics, and he said he wasn't averse to doing boob jobs as well. So,
I'm sure he won.
earn an extra bit of cash on the side. Help me, help me.
What we're looking for.
Well, those have been done.
Hello, you can probably hear me properly now. That's the microphone, by the way.
He's whispering on my neck. Wayne Sleep was in a show with Bonnie Langford in the 80s. The Soft Shoes Show. Ah.
Right, sorry, what?
Any of those?
You can't do any of them.
Well, that's the range I've got to look for.
Maybe a bit bright.
It's a bit duller. Duller. That one's a nice one, isn't it? That one.
Ooh, how about that?
Yeah, that's a good one. You find, I'll stick.
Beg your pardon?
Want to bring a chair?
Those ones are...
They're all
done, yeah.
they're done. The top layer's done. Just need a gem on them. Oh, we've got an earthquake again.
Right, okay. Oh, okay, come on. A bit of a wonk.
Wonky donk. Right, how to place them on the cards. I've got some examples here somewhere. So, for instance, this one.
Oh, should we do some spoilers?
No, they're not the ones. That's not the ones. They're over here. So I've done this across angle. So you've got the 3 focal points. You've got the flower, you've got the gentleman, and you've got the other flower. So in like a diagonal, you could come that way as well. But I didn't come that way because I've got these flowers coming here and I didn't want to go over them. Plus, I think there was a little divot in this cutting out process or something on here that I wanted to cover up. So that's partly the reason. This is birthday card insert and then wrapping paper to cover the top. Digging down the pile. Again, this one just usually to frame things out, to accent, is where I use the flowers.
Oh, show off the polka dot one because that one didn't make it into the video. Which should be live any minute now.
So the process, I want a cohesive layering system. So like for instance this one, I've got the different pinks going up in shades or going down in shades.
Oh.
Oh, hope you don't feel seasick. This one I've got the black and white, so it's white layer, black layer, white layer, black layer, and then I'll put a white pearl in the middle.
That one for your focus, not that one.
Hang on, I'm being guided into position here. NASA have got nothing on us.
Yeah.
Just as well, really, because we probably wouldn't do very well with a guided missile.
NASA don't do guided missiles.
Oh, well, whoever does.
And every other company on Earth. There you go. There you go. Keep your hands where it
No, I thought that was black and white, but that looks blue in there now. And they're really close up.
Right. Now talk.
Basically, I do alternate colours or try and keep the same tones but going darker to lighter, is what I was trying to say. So with this one here, the silvery one, where did that go? Is it there? It's coming. With this silvery one, I've done alternate layers, but the middle layer is slightly different shade to the other layer. So it's shading, it's alternate layers and colour match. So this one I've got different oranges. So I would need to look for a darker orange. So I would maybe put something like this on top. Just to finish it up. So I quite like darker middles rather than lighter middles.
Catzilla has approached.
Excuse me, missus. Yes, just because you're feeling better now. Can we bum out the screen maybe? Thank you. Yeah, don't take the flowers with you. I got it. Yeah, see? Good girl.
It's one of these. Oh. There we go.
Oh, do it on the table or I'm going to have to get my migraine meds. Okay, fair enough. Right, down you go, Mrs. So, does that answer...
2 or 1. Try 2 first. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's difficult to hold your hands steady, that's the trouble.
Why have we got 9 lives up again?
Use full principles. So, colour theory and what colours go best with what colours, that sort of thing. Colour... I don't have a colour wheel, but I know roughly what colours will...
Your colour theory is usually, oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, well, why not? If it's pleasing to the eye, then someone's bound to like it.
Mm.
And my colour, I mean, I just like bright colours, so not everyone enjoys bright colours. Did that stay on there? No. Cat, yes, she hijacked us. She's been evicted now. My hairband's falling off. Got glue stuck to my fingers. So on the next slide, would you like me to talk you through how I do the fabric clusters and yo-yo flowers and that sort of fabric-y stuff? Or is there another subject you'd like covered? Oh, excuse me. How are we doing on questions on Facebook? Is anyone asking any questions I should be aware of?
You're not in front of me now.
I have it in front of me. It's behind the screen.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna switch to a different camera angle very quickly, because I'm gonna have to turn off the overhead camera for a moment. So we will be using the side camera this stream. As you can see, it's come back now.
What are you up to, Mrs.?
There you go, you get that one for a minute.
Me. Mia says hello, everyone. She doesn't like not being the star of the show. Embroidery flowers. Yes, I can do another embroidery thing. That would be interesting. Maybe do a different stamp. So this is one I did. I stamped an image with one of my rubber stamps and then embroidered with an embroidery ring the actual image, so I could do maybe a different stamp and do some more embroidery. That would be fun on a live, wouldn't it? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, whether I'm going to make a pillow out of it or what, but if anyone got any ideas what I can use this for, that would be great.
There you go. Now the button's there.
Aha.
Assuming that works. Doesn't seem to be working.
I thought of maybe making it as a small sort of head pillow or something, you know, for like on a chair, back of a chair or something. Could do a napkin set, yeah. So I could get some plain napkins, cheap plain napkins, and sew on the corner of them.
I have that section turned off. That'd be why.
Oh.
Right.
Right. So yeah, there are a couple of ideas for future lives or even future videos. More embroidery. I've got plenty of embroidery thread, and I've been promised a... No, I won't say it because he'll tell me off. Been promised some more embroidery thread from one of my colleagues at work. But if I use it, I'm allowed it, aren't I? That was the rule. Hmm? What was that all about?
Teaching you how to use it.
Oh, well, use your words, dear. Use your words.
Well, I've told you how to use it 8 times. So I thought maybe showing you would be easier.
Right, it's a couple more left, and then we'll do the gems.
No, you're not having the leftover soup.
Oh, someone's not happy. She's growling at him.
Yeah, she's definitely unhappy.
Excuse me. Yeah. Yes, that's her. Was it she doth protest much?
Too much.
She doth protest too much, yes.
Oh, that's fixed itself now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No, quite. It wasn't like that to start with. There we go.
Hmm. Right, we're nearly there.
Yeah, are any of those on camera?
Yeah,
Were any of those on camera?
I think so. I'm trying to do them into my little square bit.
Yeah, your little square bit's there.
It keeps moving. Every time you adjust the camera, my square bit moves.
I know. Well, hopefully, I know I've changed over the tripods at the back. It won't be so tilty.
Good. And I'll be able to get used to where I'm supposed to be putting things.
Yeah. I can.
Don't adjust anything else. Does that need to be orange in that
Press
one?
F, number 3.
Look, you're going to give Angie a migraine.
2. That's why I'm doing.
I think. 1. Nothing.
Huh? I don't know.
Ooh, strings.
So why are these buttons still not working?
I don't know. You're the technical guy.
Well, that do. I don't know. Cameras is just not working properly. Like that.
We don't want a camera not working.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Oh, yeah. Up like that. Up like that. Right.
Hello.
Like
You're
this.
back, are you? Little miss.
Okay, try 1. Screen now.
Come on. Hello.
There we go.
Angie's gone to get a Neurameg or Niromeg, whatever they call them.
That's Alright, so it's not quite in the middle, but it's pretty better than it was.
Yeah.
Well, it would be if we could see it.
Oh dear. Have fun. Don't let it get away.
I think it's about time we I'll finish those 4 and then we
We'll finish those 4 and then wrap up. The only final stage that you're missing out on is putting the gems in. But, yeah. You see me gluing all...
50 of them.
I only done 24.
Oh, only 24.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you all.
She's heavy breathing.
Oh, is it the little that keeps crawling in your videos, is it? You're sitting under the desk, all the heavy breathing.
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah. Mystery solved.
Yeah, it's not me heavy breathing, it's the cat. Look at this, look.
Ta-da! Hey, let me get the camera. I don't remember it.
Magic. Magic. The string from the glue won't let go. Really? Wow. Wow. She's so impressed. She's going, wow, wow. Maybe not. What's up with you?
Right, me have like a baby. Okay, that's amazing. So you have to
Right, got
you up.
couple more, one more to do, and then we're going to say goodnight and finish off the feed. Thanks ever so much, all those of you who have made it through. Really appreciate it. Love feedback, because you can still go on the chat even when it's not live. So any feedback will be much appreciated.
They're called comments then, but it's basically the same
Yeah.
system. So
So that we can improve things. Sorry about the dodgy cameras. We thought we got it sorted, but apparently not.
don't panic.
Right, last one. Should have done 50 for 50 episodes, shouldn't I? But that would
We would have been here for 50 hours on that.
we would have been here till morning, so maybe not. So there we go. Now, I would have had a drink of champagne, but I'm working
Finish it
tomorrow.
up. That and we finish up the
And we
champagne
finished it
every
up. Oh dear. Night, night. Much love to all of you who've been on the live today. Really appreciate your input, your support, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episodes. Take care, everyone. Much love, and bye bye.